We live in a culture obsessed with optimization and output. We track our sleep, maximize our work, and curate our image. But this culture has invaded the most private space of our lives: intimacy. Today, we're asking a critical question. Have we turned the sacred connection of the bedroom into a pressurized stage? If you feel anxious, judged, or preoccupied with technique when you should feel connected, this journey is for you. We're going to explore how to move intimacy from performance back to sanctuary. Everywhere you look, there are hacks, tricks, and must-know techniques. We're taught to treat sexual compatibility like a skill set to be mastered, graded, and constantly improved. This mindset is exhausting. When you start optimizing intimacy, you stop experiencing it. The focus shifts entirely from the connection between people to the quality of the execution. The curated, perfect relationships we see online set a terrifying benchmark. We internalize the lie that our intimate lives must be explosive, dramatic, and effortlessly cinematic. This external pressure creates massive internal anxiety. You're no longer thinking about your partner. You're thinking about whether your actions would look good on camera or measure up to some influencer's fantasy. Performance requires monitoring and control, but intimacy demands surrender and vulnerability. They are fundamentally incompatible. When you're performing, you are watching yourself. You are analyzing, critiquing, and projecting an image. And when you are doing that, you are not present with the person beside you. And without presence, there is no real connection. At the core of performance anxiety is a deep fear of inadequacy and rejection. We believe if the physical act isn't perfect, the love isn't real, or we aren't worthy of love. This transforms the relationship from a safe harbor into a constant audition. It makes vulnerability feel like a risk you can't afford to take. The antidote to performance obsession isn't more technique, it's more trust. Trust that your partner is invested in you, not just the output. Trust allows you to be clumsy, to be imperfect, to communicate needs without fear of judgment. This trust is built outside the bedroom, through mutual respect, reliability, and emotional safety. True intimacy doesn't reward skill, it rewards sincerity. The most meaningful moments are often the unscripted, genuine ones. A laugh, a whispered word, an awkward pause. These moments happen when you stop doing and start being. When you shift from trying to impress to simply trying to connect. Vulnerability is the currency of connection. When you allow your partner to see your honest desires, your anxieties, and your imperfect body, you invite them into your true self. This is an exchange, not a demonstration. True connection happens when both partners are willing to lower their guard and share their authentic emotional experience. We often treat communication as something that happens before or after intimacy. But honest, loving communication is the foundation of intimacy itself. Talk about your needs, your fears, and your boundaries. When you feel heard and understood, the physical connection becomes a natural extension of that safe emotional space. Let's redefine what good means. It's not about intensity or duration. Good intimacy is intimacy that makes you feel closer, safer, and more honored. It's the depth of the shared silence, the feeling of being truly known, and the mutual sense of peace afterward. This is the difference between a fleeting high and lasting fulfillment. The stage demands perfection and applause. The sanctuary offers safety and acceptance. Choose the sanctuary. Drop the pressure, lower the lighting on your own self-critique, and focus entirely on the emotional presence of the person with you. When you focus on the heart, the body naturally follows. Intimacy is a gift, not a burden. It is an opportunity for profound connection, not a test of skill. Free yourself from the obsession with performance. Prioritize sincerity over skill, presence over perfection, and trust over technique. Build a sanctuary where you can be truly seen and truly loved.